What's up, YouTube? This is DBAMZ Gaming, and today it's just gonna be me, Dan. Yep, a solo commentary. And today we're starting off with the first two games of Leroy Steele's high school career. How excited can this be? The 7-foot, 400-pound monster is making his seed onto the national stage. But before we get into that, I know our last video we put it on varsity, but first game, we're just gonna quickly test that out on All-American. I mean, the first couple of games here, as you'll see, it's just kind of experimenting between the settings and like a little bit sliders to see like what's a little bit fair. So our first game is against the St. Catherine Niagara Breakers. I wonder who came up with that name, because that's quite frankly not original at all. But we're in front of our home crowd here, the Toronto Maple Leafs private high school academy. And we will start an offense here, as our offense here will get the ball and they will not do anything. So Leroy Steele, first play on the field. You can see him from a mile away as he stands out from everybody here. We have a 1st and 10, Leroy Steele. Swim moves the wrong way, and that's a first down for St. Catherine's. And hopefully that won't continue here, as Leroy Steele has to be dominant here. And just to give you a heads up here, this was not a great game in my part. And there's a sack, but not for Leroy. As All-American for D-end, I found very challenging. I mean, you tried here, and look, I tried to come for the tackle here, didn't get anything. 2nd and 5, I don't know how I missed him there. I mean, my wingspan is like 80,000 inches, but somehow I missed him, being 7 foot tall. Here we got 3rd and 3, Leroy. Here we go, look at this dedication. It's like an 80-second play. I'm running. I hit him, he gets the throw off, and the receiver makes a ridiculous catch. Like, all of these cheese things were happening in the course of this game. I mean, as soon as I get by one of the blockers, he throws it immediately. And here we have a turnover here, a fumble. And that will give the ball to our offense here, and hopefully they can get us on the board. And they do, so we are up by a touchdown here. Hopefully the defense can hold its ground. Here we go, 1st and look, as I get by him, and he throws it off. Only for a gain of 1 yard, but still, I don't get any credit towards anything. 2nd and 9, spin off, and look, like they threw it off, and that's picked off. Leroy gets up fast. I'm going to try blocking somebody, and I do. Sorry, 51. That's a really big height mismatch, and it's a pick 6. As the defense will score as well. So now we have a 2-touchdown lead on St. Catherine's. A nice little delay there, and he will go right beside Leroy and take it for a 1st down. And this just kept happening all game. Like, I tried to do something to get a sack or a tackle. And I think maybe it was like the visual settings. Like, I was just really annoyed, to be honest. So I tried putting on normal. This is the last play before it did switch. And the sack? Nope. I tripped right into him, but didn't get anything. So, I mean, it was a really annoying first game. It was fun seeing Leroy on the field being 7 feet here. And, like, I tried everything possible to get something. And here we got 1st and 10 here. As I got time here, and then as soon as I break that, they throw it away. So I couldn't do much, to be honest. As here we go now, 2nd and 10. Oh, look, again, I just moved slightly to the right, but great interception. And I'm going to try blocking, and keyword, I tried to block. And, you know, I'm not a blocker, okay? I'm supposed to get by blockers, not be a blocker. And now we're up 21-0 here, and it's already halftime, and still have nothing. What scout is going to be impressed by Leroy here? As we got 1st and 10. An interception again. Ill-advised throw up the middle, and the Maple Leafs have the ball again. Yep, our defense doing good in the secondary so far. We're up 28-0. So it's just been a matter of a couple minutes, and we've already scored a couple TDs. As now we have another 1st and 10 for St. Catherine's. As the quarterback looks again, right down the middle, and almost picked off again. I don't know what this quarterback was thinking all game, but geez, not looking for the right team, I'm assuming. As Leroy still, no stats. Like, I was really angered here. I mean, to go into those top schools, you need like 825 points, 750. And you'll see at the end of this game, I am nowhere near on pace for that. And interception. And 14, here, I don't know who he is. I don't talk to a lot of the secondary, being Leroy Steele. And we don't score, though, but still 20-0. Look, swim move. And that was my biggest play all game right there. That little knockdown. Should have been a forced fumble if you ask me, but you know what? That's still a good play on Leroy's part, but again, I don't get any credit towards nothing for that. As we have 2nd and 10 here again. empty backfield. He snaps the ball. Like, here we go. Look, get right by him pretty fast. And he's sacked. Well, I almost got the fumble. Nope. As I had the analog stick down for the hit stick on the quarterback, and that made my player dive. Leroy hits the quarterback there, but still completes the pass. So, like, I was getting quarterback knockdowns and quarterback hurries, but not a lot of people look at that stat, to be honest. It's more of like the sacks, tackles for a loss. And here we look again. I hit the quarterback, and really bad catch attempt by the receiver. 2nd and 10, I hit the quarterback again, and I caused that bad throw. And I found my way around the blockers. It just, the quarterback or the AI had like a really quick release, and like he could just sense the danger. And look at that again. That was another hurried throw. As you can see, I was really annoyed at this point again. Like, I was fuming just because I need it. And, I just brought it down to varsity, to be honest. Like, I'll keep offense on All-American. As you can see, the first play, and I swim pretty fast, but I guess this quarterback just had happy feet all game, because anytime he sensed pressure, he'd just throw it. And here we go, 4th and 7. And look at this, a shot block by the running back, and in the end zone, and no. And that's 40 points, but look at this, an unexpected call. Hey Leroy, this is Coach Brian Kelly from Notre Dame, and I saw your last game against St. Catharines, and son, I'm gonna have to tell you, it's not looking too good for you right now. The way you performed just isn't acceptable for these Division I schools. Oh, I know, Coach, I have to improve. I'd like to see you come wear our blue and gold, son, but if I don't see anything different or anything better, I probably won't be able to give you that scholarship here. I know, Coach. I'll have to try better, and I promise you that. I'm hoping I see that on the field, son. Good luck. And look at that. Words of wisdom from Coach Brian Kelly. And now we play the Victoria Monarchs. So maybe the spark from Brian Kelly will help Leroy in some more stats as an early season struggle. Because, he wants to go play for Notre Dame or Georgia or those top schools. And that last game was not evident. And that first play, look at that. Ran right by the speed option and don't get anything. And then we got another 2nd and 5 here. And, I almost got that tackle. Got chipped out there. 3rd and 6. As I sacrificed the blocker for the other team to get it. And look at this. Played the option perfectly. But the quarterback read it even better. And that's a nice run. 2nd and 1 here. And look at this. I'm getting by. And I almost got it. So, I was getting a little bit closer, but just nothing was working. So now we go back into the house rules. And here I just kind of changed the sliders a little bit. Just because I found that even playing on like All-American or varsity, especially high school, these linemen were way too good to be blocking certain players. I couldn't get by them that much. And I know like you're not supposed to get by them every time, but if you don't get any tackles in high school, like, I know I'm not the greatest DN, but still. And here we go. First tackle? Nope. That was close, but still, no cigar. We got a 3rd and 2. Leroy. And he stops him short, and there we go, folks. The first tackle for Leroy Steele in his high school career. About time. And you can see they did tack on the field goal, so it's 3-0. We have a 1st and 10 here. And Leroy, and they'll give him the tackle on that too, so all of a sudden, Leroy's a tackling machine. Hopefully Brian Kelly is watching this game somewhere in the stands, and hopefully he's impressed too. Because right now, folks, Notre Dame is probably the top candidate for Leroy's school selection. We have a 2nd and 9 here. As a quick awareness by Leroy runs to the running back and gives a sack for a teammate. What a generous player Leroy is. And we got a 2nd and 7 again. And the quarterback keeps it. Oh, Leroy. Boom. Leroy Steele dropping the shoulder. You are going nowhere. You can take a look at that. The quarterback thought Leroy was on the running back, but he thought wrong. As Mayhew just got his bell rung. And those are the hits that'll make Leroy a top NCAA player. We have a 3rd and 10. Leroy gets the hit on the quarterback, but he's able to throw it away to his receiver. So now another 1st and 10. Mayhew steps back. Look at this. Leroy again, and nice. He causes that bad throw. And it's a 4th and 1, folks. Leroy, he's rushing, and he hits the quarterback again, but he finds a receiver wide open. So 3rd and 10. Can we stop him here at least? And Leroy hits him again, and that's intercepted before halftime with 5 seconds. I don't get why they just didn't take a field goal, but that might cost them, folks. And now it's 2nd and 10 Leroy, and he'll bring him to the ground. Another tackle for Leroy. So he's having a lot better game this one than before, and oh, he crushes the quarterback on the speed option. But he luckily pitched it to the running back. And it's 3rd and 11. Leroy gets chop blocked, and it's intercepted again. As this secondary, they could probably play receiver, to be honest. And probably some of them play both ways, but you can still see our offense cannot score, just like the real Maple Leafs in the NHL. No offense, but I mean, we're losing 6-0. That's not good at all, to be honest. We want to win a state championship or country championship, considering you're in Canada. But 1st and 10, and ooh, that receiver, get that man some gloves. And it's 2nd and 4. And Leroy here, you can see just getting totally isolated, but the Leafs still get the sack. So, I mean, we're playing good on defense. I mean, we've only allowed 2 field goals. And it's 3rd and 8 here. And we're in the 4th quarter. As here, Leroy, that tight end, get out of here. And he hits the quarterback too, but still a 1st down. 3rd and 3. And the running back gets jammed on his blocker and is swarmed. As here we go. And the Maple Leafs will score. And it's 7-6 with 2 minutes left. This is crunch time, folks. And Leroy, oh, he smashed that quarterback. And Mayhew had no time to throw that. But luckily got out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Tight end, get out of here. And that's another 1st down now. As if you look at that replay there, that swim move was filthy on that tight end. 2nd and 10. Leroy. And there it is, folks. The 1st sack for Leroy Steele. And oh, about time that monkey is off the shoulder. As you can see, quarterbacks think they can outrun Leroy to the outside. But no, he is an agile athlete, folks. And here we go. Look at this. And that is it, folks. We win the game 7-6. And I can actually show you some highlights of Leroy Steele in this game. You can see some of the tackles and sacks he made. As you can see, some big hits were delivered from Mr. Steele. And an impressive game. And that had to impress some of the scouts. And you'd have to be thinking Brian Kelly would be impressed right now. As that, we finally did good. I mean, it's only the 2nd game of the season. Season's still young, and hopefully we can just keep on adding up the tallies like this. As you'll see in a second here, we actually got 140 points. 5 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, and a sack. So that's a pretty good game, and if I keep that up, I'll sure be making it to Notre Dame or the top schools. So you guys, that's the 1st episode, and there will be more to come for sure. For Dan, this is DBAMZ Gaming. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and we'll be sure to upload some more videos soon.